What's up, boy? Yeah, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's time for the Sunday games recap, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was a lot of good games, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you know how we doing with the predictions. Last week we didn't do too great, you know what I mean? But we kind of made up for it a little bit, you know what I mean? We ended 10-7, you know what I'm saying? That by Thursday we was up at 10-7, went from 9-7 to 10-7. Now we at 21-9. You see that? 21-9. Let me show you what happened. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Early morning games. You feel what I'm saying? These are our predictions, and these were the winners. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of games that was going on, but y'all already know there's a game missing because there was a game that we watched, which was the Ravens versus the Bengals. Now, when it comes down to the Ravens versus the Bengals, man, hey, man. The Ravens, they start off, you know, getting on the board real early with an easy run for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, like they were out there playing a little physical. You feel what I'm saying? Like they was trying to do their thing. Hey, second quarter, Bengals, they finally get on the board with a, you know, really quickly in the second. Like when the second started, they was coming out there ready to do something. You know what I'm saying? Then both teams got stops, making the other team settle for field goals, a couple more attempts, and then a field goal made by Baltimore or whatever. Halftime comes, third quarter. Bengals were moving the ball downfield in spite of a bunch of bad passes from Joe Burrow until he made the wrong bad pass to Higgins at the goal line, which went the other way. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Lamar shows that he can throw just like I've been telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? He just needed a deep threat target. You know what I'm saying? Insert Zay Flowers here. You feel me? Then he connects with his favorite target of all, you know, Mark Andrews. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that touchdown woke up Cincinnati because Burrow comes out dropping dimes, just matriculating the ball downfield, you know what I'm saying, until he linked up with Higgins in the red zone, you know, and you know, then fourth quarter comes around, Ravens score with ease, keeping the distance, you know what I mean. Then they force the Bengals to punt it. They try to take advantage of the punt, you know, before returning the favor and giving them a punt right back, which the Bengals then say, hey, I'm gonna try to make a run for another touchdown. But see, at this point, it's just basically the Ravens controlling the clock. You feel what I'm saying? It's just basically what's happening at this point, you know. And of course, like I said, Ravens won. You feel what I'm saying? So we took that dub because y'all already know what time it is. Hey, but let's get into the afternoon games. Hey, these were our predictions for the afternoon games, and of course, these were the results. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Hey, Jets versus the Cowboys. You understand what I'm saying? Look, check this out. Y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan, man, so I watched this thing. You feel what I'm saying? And then in the first quarter, man, the Cowboys start off moving the ball as if the Jets defense is just a normal defense. You know what I mean? I will say that this goal line where Pollard couldn't finish in the end zone right here, I bet they missed Zeke at that moment. I'm just saying. But after that, our defense showed that last week wasn't a fluke and got a quick stop. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know why they didn't see the punt fake coming on that 4th and 1, you know, but whatever, you know. I thought nothing of it, you know, and that's why they ended up, you know, putting it in 4 more plays anyway. Then with their backs against the wall, you know, CD does some 88-like things, and then he gets a big gain. You feel what I'm saying? He almost fucked it up and fumbled it, but, you know, we kept control of the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Dak had 13 completions in a row before having to throw away, you know, one just to break the streak. You know what I mean? Like the real question is this Dak being Dak, or like we told y'all, them interceptions was just last year. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know I've been saying that that was a one-time thing. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever, is this Dak being Dak, or is it the play calling to Mike McCarthy, or maybe both? Because I ain't gonna lie, McCarthy and Dan Quinn, man, they was looking real nice out there, man. They looking real nice right now, man. But second quarter starts off slow, man. Zach finds Garrett cutting across on a Wilson to Wilson connection. They get a simple TD off of that one. You feel what I'm saying? I would definitely say this Jets red zone defense is nice. Didn't help them stop anything as we scored again, you know what I'm saying, as well, getting 2 penalties on the play, which allowed them to, you know, take the PAT, you know what I'm saying, on the one and go for the two, basically. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Pollard gets it in. Hey, McCarthy may be better at play calling than we thought, though. Like, Aaron Rodgers kind of does what he wants. So, you know what I mean? And plus that O-line, you know what I'm saying, what in this O-line. So maybe none of the plays really got to develop when he was out there, because I'm seeing he's taking full advantage of what he has, you know, personnel wise. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Jets do their job and, you know, almost score a touchdown, but ended up at the half with at least a field goal. Not gonna lie, Garrett Wilson is a little too much for Diggs out there, man. Like, our pass rush is amazing because they were keeping them from causing a lot of damage out there. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, third quarter starts, so a little back and forth, you know what I mean? We move the ball downfield, run into that Jets red zone defense, and slow up, of course. Dak definitely didn't CD in the end zone, so, you know what I mean? It was one play where he didn't see him in the end zone, so they end up having to go for a field goal, you know what I'm saying? The Jets get the ball back. And then there's this wild turnover that goes under review, and then the touchdown gets called back, but we kept the ball. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of wild stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But the Jets defense does their thing as usual, but we end up getting the field goal, of course. You know, then we get the ball moving again. McCarthy offense is like a new iteration of the West Coast offense. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we gonna call this shit the third coast offense. You feel me? Yeah, we got a new name for the McCarthy offense. You know what I'm saying? Because the McCarthy offense, like I said, it's a variation of the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So, but you came down to the third coast. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't the West Coast. This ain't the East Coast. You know, we at the Gulf. It's the third coast. You understand me? And you know what you get when you get in this third coast? That third coast offense. You feel me? Anyway, man, though, the fourth quarter start, we start moving the ball again down the field and running to that Jets red zone defense and have to settle for another field goal. Then we eventually make another stop and get the ball back, which ends up in a field goal for us again. The one dime in the fourth that Zach threw to Garrett gets called back because of a penalty on this third down play. You feel what I'm saying? Cowboys denied a penalty and the pass was actually out of bounds, and then they try to go for it on fourth and get the first off of a penalty because of our dumbass secondary. You feel what I'm saying? Zach gets sacked by Micah because of his dumbass punt faking twice. Like, I don't know what that was. You feel what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Then he threw for an interception right after, and I'm sure the internet was going crazy on him, especially in New York at this moment. I'm positive they probably were. From this point, though, it was just garbage time, you know what I'm saying, as the game dwindled down, you know what I'm saying. And after Diggs snagged another pick, it was definitely over at that point in time. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, man, the Cowboys have beat two teams with big ass margins, man. 20 points yesterday and 40 points last week. I mean, that's a total of 60 points and that you're ahead. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in dog, most teams don't score 60 in 3 games. You feel what I'm saying? Let alone that's how many points that we got above our opponents in 2. You feel what I'm saying? Like, number one offense, like, whoa. You feel, hey, Mike McCarthy? What's happening? Hey, I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry that I doubted you. It's that third coast offense, man. You know what I'm saying? What? Man, and for the Sunday night's game, man, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, another divisional game between the Dolphins and the Patriots, man. It seems like every game they have to remind us that, you know, Tua has been taking jiu-jitsu lately to learn how to fall. It's like they really only say that to try to create drama every time he touches the ball. So, you know what I mean? You like holding your breath. But this game really kind of started off slow. You know, most divisional games, you know, these teams are really familiar with each other. So, you know, there was a field goal a little after, you know, midway through the first, but like there's not much going on here. You know what I mean? In the second, you know, somewhere in the second, Miami. You feel what I'm saying? They pushed the ball downfield and finally put a touchdown on the board. You know what I mean? Now, at this point, I'm thinking, oh, it's time for the Patriots to start taking some risks. And maybe it got too risky because Mac Jones couldn't get her done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and a bunch of back and forth. field goals here and there, but nothing exciting until the pass down the field and a whole bunch of confusion about the catch and if it was in or if it was out. But it gets sorted out and Miami gets, a real quick score or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Tyreek basically gets him another one. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? Now at this point, it's just not looking good going in the half. I mean, it was just not for New England. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because Tua and Mac Jones had like the same amount of completions, but the yard difference was crazy. To me, that's just play calling. You know what I'm saying? Either Belichick doesn't trust him or he just calling bad plays. You decide. What is Belichick doing right here? You feel me? Like on some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? But in the third quarter, man, again, more back and forth for a little while. Then the Dolphins, they get a field goal to tip, but the Patriots actually block it and then proceed to, get their pride back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or at least until Mac Jones did this. You feel me? Now at this point, you know what I'm saying, I'm barely paying attention to the game anymore. Like I'm just going ahead and be honest. Like the Patriots pushed the ball and finally put some points on the board in the form of a touchdown. You feel what I'm saying? Then while Miami is trying to move the ball, you know what I'm saying, the game gets interesting with the interception by the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? But in Patriot fashion, they get the ball back to the, you know what I'm saying, the Dolphins with good field position. And of course Miami starts, big broing them and scores again. But Mac Jones decided to say, we're not laying down easy, and he passes for a TD, making it a 1 TD game. You feel what I'm saying? So when, the pressure's on, Mac Jones was doing this thing and led them boys to push the ball. But in the end, Miami still big bro with them boys, and you know what I mean? They still the big bro in this division right now. You feel what I'm saying? So, look, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Like I said, I got to brag about this record one more time. 21-9. You know what I'm talking about? We got 2 games tonight. We got 2 games tonight that's supposed to go down. You feel what I'm saying? Check the predictions. You know what I'm saying? On that one. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to be 23-9. It sucks that we're this close to double digits already in losses. You feel what I'm saying? But look at these wins, though. You feel me? So, hey, it is what it is, though. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all already know what it is. I appreciate y'all for checking out each and every last one of my videos. One.